PR through to stakeholder engagement, and then all the way through, quite strangely, to the management of the land holdings at Cambridge, and so therefore subject this evening, the lakes. For those that don't know the Anderson Group, we're a property developer. You'll probably know us from our planning-related activities on that particular land holding, but also as a contractor we're working for Crest Nicholson at Long Road, which keeps us busy. The subject of this evening is the management of the lakes, and so if you don't mind, I'm not going to touch on our progress and detail relating to any planning applications. We are working with the City Council on that particular issue. We remain positive, as do they, I think, not to put words in their mouth, and so therefore we'll just continue that dialogue with them. So as I say, my role is the lakes management in some respects, and so as a joint landowner with both the City Council and Peterhouse College, we have a responsibility, and quite a serious one, to make sure that the site, which is private and dangerous, is secure. We have had a very good, or we continue to have a very good relationship with the City Council's estates management team. They are brilliant. Our other partner in crime, I guess, the Peterhouse College, are less present. We have had progress with them. And the key issue here is that the primary point of antisocial behaviour and trespassing onto the lakes is through Peterhouse College land. We've been moaning for ages. We finally got something out of them, and that is that we need to present them with a proposal as to how we shore up that side. We will do that. Ultimately, all of the issues that are sent my way relating to antisocial behaviour, that being parking around St Bede's, most usually congestion around St Bede's, and then drug use, fires, alcohol use, all of those things I hope will be resolved should we be able to secure the site and therefore no one can trespass. So that's the aim, and that's within our control, so ultimately what I'm trying to do. So we now have that permission, and I'll hope to update this committee as well as the other committees on the progress of that in due course. So I guess my year is split into two and a bit. We have outside the 6 weeks holidays, then we have the 6 week holidays, and then we have the bank holidays, usually around May. So at the moment our contractors visit the site 2 times a week outside of the 6 weeks holidays. They'll try and repair any breaches in the perimeter fence, they'll pick up the litter, and they'll also replace any life buoys on site. So that is a kind of a low level activity that just keeps it ticking along. In the bank holidays and the 6 week holidays, quite clearly there are more kids and more of an sort of a want or desire to go onto site and swim usually, or to barbecue and smoke or drink or do whatever they want really. So we visit 4 times a week, and the main purpose of that is to do all of those 3 things, but to repair any damage to the perimeter fence on site. That's the key, because ultimately they're just going to get back in if you don't repair it straight away. The only problem with that is we really are dealing with some professional trespassers in some respects. They will use bolt cutters. We've seen sort of evidence of the use of angle grinders in the past, just to get through the fence to trespass on the lake. So this is serious stuff. So we're doing our absolute utmost to try and secure it. There is clearly another kind of issue which I'd like to touch upon. So I just, if you indulge me, Chair, I'm a district councillor to authorities along from here, and I campaign quite militantly on the environment, and it is so sad to walk around those lakes and see crap in the lake. We do our utmost to pick up the litter. We do our utmost to retain and enhance, if we can, the ecological value of the site. But we're, as I say, we're really dealing with some professional trespassers. So that generally is what we look to do. We do remain as committed as ever to carrying on that plan of frequent visits. Public safety is clearly our priority. That's really it from me in terms of a statement. I'm more than happy to answer questions. If I can just preempt a couple. We've had open days in the past, ably led by Councillor Baden and his colleagues. How could I sit here with all of this good weather and say, no, you can't come again? So, of course you can, and happy to liaise with you on that. The other point is, I think the media have now stopped calling the site Romsey Beach, which actually attracts a lot of people into the site, which is good. The naming of Burnside Lakes was quite controversial. It's purely for our kind of administrative purposes. When I drive to the lakes, I use the road Burnside Lakes. Ultimately, in the future of that site, it would be up to the general public or the local residents to decide. Just to reiterate, parking congestion to some degree is outside of our control, but hopefully as I secure the perimeter of the site, we'll try and reduce that as much as we can, especially around the St Bede's area. That's it. Happy to answer questions.